Alrighty, so I got a bunch of comments about kohlrabi. We have a message from SweefyTube. Please do a video on kohlrabi. I saw them in an Asian supermarket and don't know what it is. We have a PLZ review. Hi, can you please review kohlrabi? From the same person. Really wants us to talk about kohlrabi. And Tina writes in via email, kohlrabi, just received some of my CSA and wanted some ideas. Thank you. Love your show. Keep up the good work. I love you, Tina. Keep up the good emailing work. All right, kohlrabi it is. Today's sponsor is Middleton Organics, and you can check them out online at middletonorganics.com. Middleton Organics is a family-owned orchard that basically decided to take their love for growing delicious fruits and share them with the whole world. They make a whole array of different preserves and jellies and butters, and they sent me a bunch to test and to try out. I think that my favorite was their blueberry lemon sensation. It's really, really unique. It's nice and tart. Blueberries can be tart, but these are really sweet, but they're balanced out really nicely by the lemon. It was one of my favorites. Another favorite was their Bing cherry preserves. Kind of just took me back to a childhood taste of cherry. Both really, really delicious. You should check them out online at middletonorganics.com and consider getting some of their jellies or preserves either for yourself or for a gift for a loved one. All right, so today we are talking about kohlrabi, and I'm sorry that it took this long to cover it. I know a lot of you, besides the ones I mentioned, wanted us to cover kohlrabi. So if you've never had or seen kohlrabi before, it looks like this. And it's a member of the cabbage family. It's very close in species in relation to broccoli, to domestic cabbage, to kale. In fact, in terms of its genetics, it is of the same species as wild cabbage. Now, when most people buy and use kohlrabi, they're actually buying these stems that have these swollen bulbs at the base of them. The bulb is generally the part that people eat. However, the leaves of the kohlrabi are also edible. All kohlrabi has a sort of bark on the exterior, and depending on the type of kohlrabi that you're buying, that bark will be harder or less hard. Either way, it has to be peeled before you eat the kohlrabi. The good thing is, regardless of the exact variant of kohlrabi that you buy, it all sort of has the same texture of an apple, and just like an apple, you can either eat it cooked or you can eat it raw. Flavor-wise, kohlrabi is very mild. It kind of has a flavor that's similar to cabbage. After all, it's in the same family. The difference, obviously, is the texture. Cabbage just breaks apart. It's all little strands, and the kohlrabi is not that. It's much more like a potato or an apple. And you can cook with it the same way that you would a potato. You can make a gratin out of it. You can bake it or broil it or roast it. But today, since the weather is warming up, I figured why not make something that's nice and light, like a kohlrabi coleslaw. First, we'll start with the dressing. In a large bowl, combine 3/4 cup of mayonnaise, 1/4 cup of vinegar, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of celery seeds, 1 teaspoon of salt, and some pepper and your favorite hot sauce. Then slice up a half a green cabbage into thin little strips and add it to your dressing. Then peel and julienne 2 large kohlrabi and add it to the bowl along with some parsley. Stir to combine and enjoy. Now you can eat this right away, or you can refrigerate it, which I recommend you do because it kind of lets the flavors get all together and, marinate and build relationships with one another. Tune in tomorrow for another What's This Food? Be sure to check out our sponsor, middletonorganics.com. Check out their sauces and their jams and their jellies, and I suggest getting some for your barbecuing and grilling adventures. I don't know if you ever had jam or jelly on a burger, but it's something out of this world. I will see you tomorrow. If you have something you want me to cover, you can post it in the comments below, or join us on our Facebook community at danieldelaney.com/Facebook. I'll see you there.